to Gabriel Horcasitas, the man who shot me. It is a shame we encountered each other that day in those circumstances. In another life, we probably could have been friends. I believe in forgiveness.
Those words weren't spoken by a survivor. They came from a man who had been dead for over 3 years. AI just crossed a line that few saw coming, bringing the dead back to speak at their own murder trials. The legal system, religion, grief, technology, all collided in one Arizona courtroom just days ago. And it's forcing us to ask, what happens when AI lets the dead confront their killers? 2021, Chandler, Arizona, a red light, 2 strangers. Chris Pelkey, 37, a devout Christian and Army veteran, steps out of his vehicle during what police called a road rage incident. As he approaches the other car, Gabriel Horcasitas pulls a gun, fires. Chris Pelkey dies on the street, another tragic, senseless gun death that should have ended there. But 3.5 years later, in a courtroom, something unprecedented happens. Chris Pelkey appears, on screen, to deliver his own victim impact statement. In another life, he says to his killer, we probably could have been friends.
In another life, we probably could have been friends.
That wasn't a recording. That was an AI resurrection. The woman behind it, Chris's sister, Stacey Wales. All I kept coming back to was, what would Chris say? She told reporters. So she and her husband collected over 40 videos and audio recordings of Chris, fed them into an AI model, trained it not just on his voice but his values, his speech patterns, his essence. What emerged was what she called a Frankenstein of love, a digital version of her brother designed to speak directly to his killer. This wasn't a statement read by a grieving family member. This was Chris, or something like him, speaking, forgiving, reflecting through the machine. The courtroom went silent. People cried. Even the judge was visibly moved. This isn't just about a murder case. This is about redefining death itself. For millennia, humans have accepted that death means silence. No more voice, no more presence. But now I can let the dead speak. Not just in memories, but in real time. Imagine the implications. Could you testify in court after your death? Should criminals face the AI-generated ghosts of their victims? Should grieving families have the right to resurrect loved ones? Or should they not? The U.S. legal system isn't ready for this. Just this month, the Judicial Conference announced it's seeking public comment on regulating AI-generated evidence. But it's already too late, because Judge Todd Lang didn't just allow the AI Chris video, he praised it. I love that AI, he said. I feel that forgiveness was genuine. Genuine forgiveness from artificial intelligence. Legal experts are divided. Some say this sets a dangerous precedent. How do we know the AI said what the person truly would have said? Others argue it's the most powerful tool for healing we've ever had. Religious leaders are conflicted. Does this disrupt the natural order or offer comfort the living desperately crave? Tech ethicists say we're entering uncharted waters. One researcher called it the beginning of digital resurrection rites. But none of that matters as much as how it felt to Chris's family. His brother John called it waves of healing. That was the man I knew, he said. Chris would have forgiven him. This wasn't just code, it was closure. But I have to ask, would I want this? If someone I loved was killed, would I want a machine to speak for them? Would it feel like comfort or like betrayal? And what about consent? Chris Pelkey never agreed to be digitally recreated. His family says this is what he would have wanted, to forgive, even in death. Maybe they're right. In another life, we probably could have been friends. That's something no living victim could ever say to their killer. So now I ask you, would you want an AI version of yourself to speak after you're gone? What would you want it to say? Should courts allow this? Or have we crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This isn't just about murder or AI. This is about life, death, justice, memory. Gabriel Horcasitas was sentenced to 10.5 years in prison, facing not just a grieving family, but a digital ghost. As AI advances, the line between life and death gets blurrier. We're not just watching it happen, we're deciding what should happen. Because technology doesn't define what it means to be human, we do. This is AI Odyssey. Subscribe, and let's navigate this strange, powerful frontier together.